Y'all, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in, good people. Y'all come on in. Y'all come in, come in, come in, come in, y'all. Shout out to all my teachers and all my parents and all my good parents. And all my workers. All my subscribers. Y'all need to start getting y'all memberships. Y'all come in because I want to talk about this Sonya Massey case. Y'all come in, come in. I want y'all to come in because y'all come in. Y'all come in. Let's talk about the Sonya Massey case and let's hit that like button. Y'all got to excuse me. This is how I'm feeling today because this is what kind of weather we got in Georgia today. Okay. And I don't have a rough day. Come in, y'all. Hey, y'all. I am one of the best grandma you can have, honey. Why they getting mad? I be sitting and laughing. I love to laugh. I love to laugh. I like to just to chill. I love people. I love young people. And I love to hear what y'all gonna say next. Oh, I'm real chilly. I'm real cool. I'm hey baby. And I don't care what nationality they are, I still love them. I still love them. Hey y'all. And y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna make y'all some more videos. I probably make some videos tonight, some TikToks tonight, okay? Okay. I love y'all young people. Y'all come on in. Grandmama here for y'all. Grandmama got y'all back. I got y'all back. No, I ain't visit no country, but I got people from next door. They from another country, and I know a lot of people. But I love people. I'm a people person, and I love young people. And I got y'all back, grandmama got y'all back. Tell me what's going on, and I straighten them out. Real nice. Okay. Hey y'all, but y'all come on in. You know, I don't have nothing again. No, when I speak on this case, Sonya Massey case, I'm not prejudiced. I love white folks. I love black folks. I love all kind of people. I love everybody. I don't care if you don't love me. I'm gonna love you back. Yeah, I sure do. Germany. Whoa! I always meet people from Germany. She threw the pot. Okay, Tommy, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna Tommy, calm down, Tommy. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, and we're gonna be for real with it. We're gonna be for real. We're gonna be. It wasn't now. Tommy said she threw the pot. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button now, cause this ain't easy. And I'm gonna be. Y'all know when that case come, I'm gonna be like, pie y'all with that case. Now we're gonna talk about Sonya Massey. Okay, I ain't on the cop side, and I'm not on the Sonya side. Okay, I ain't on nobody's side because a lot of times when you at work, you don't know what's going on. But Tommy and Joe know what's going on, so they send you to a call. I want justice for the girl, but I'm saying what I'm saying about the situation is this thing ain't good neither way. It ain't good for that young man case, for that young man, and it ain't good for Sonya. And y'all know I'm gonna keep it real. They should have, Tommy. They should. Timmy, you know what, Tommy? 10 million, and it ain't even about the money to me right now because her life more than 10 millions. Okay, it's not even about the money. I can spend money. I can spend some money. I can spend some money, but 10 million is a whole lot of money to spend. But I'm not even worried about that because that boy going to school, and it's a lot of things going on in this case. Come on, B, Buttercup. Let's be nice, okay? Yeah, let's be nice. If you're not here for this content, if you're not kind, leave and go somewhere else, okay? I don't have time to play. Grandma don't have time to play. Hey, baby. Well, let me start by him. Just in case people don't know what's going on in this case, Grandma gonna tell you what's going on in this case. I covered this case, and we did a good job of covering this case. Some of y'all young people, some of y'all people were with me when I covered this case. Okay, now now we gonna talk. I just gave. It wasn't it wasn't intentionally. It wasn't unintentionally. It was something. It was something that happened that shouldn't have happened. I didn't want Sonya to die, but she's 100. She didn't throw nothing. Be honest with Tommy. We're going to get to it, Tommy. Tommy, we're going to get to it. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Sonya, the police been out his way all early that day. When you work, okay, if you don't care, Big AB, why are you here? Come on now, don't be rude. Now, y'all, if you don't want to be, y'all, come on now, I'm trying to cover my content. If you don't want to be here, please respect the chat. You don't have to be here. It's a million people on YouTube. It's a million people on YouTube you can watch. I care. I cares. So if you don't care, don't come. So let me go on and start my content because I got a million people. I got a lot of people watching. Thank you, baby. Hit the like button. Y'all hit that like button. I don't see no like button. Okay. That's right, Big Mama. Call me Big Mama, little Mama, Grandma. It don't matter. Okay, let me. I'm covering the content, y'all. Let me go. What happened, y'all? A young lady got shot in her own house. Okay, I ain't for no on nobody's side because of no skin color. I'm on the law. I'm on the real side. Now, y'all, I ain't gonna yell and I don't do no cussing. I just listen. Now, I watched this case. I covered this case. Uh, okay, let me tell you something. Okay, this shouldn't have happened. I saw a lot in this case that shouldn't have happened. I saw a lot when Grayson. First of all, let me tell you, Grayson. They had trouble with Grayson when Grayson was in the army. So Grayson looked like a whole different guy than he was last year. Grayson ain't for 31. My son just turned 30. And Grayson makes me wonder when I saw the video. Grayson, this officer, entered this girl home. That's the worst thing to do. Enter a person home. Because you don't know what's going on. I think that Grayson was called to that I believe Grayson was called to that case over there in that area. He's on night shift. Listen to me, y'all. Listen. Grayson on night shift. He was on evening. He was on night shift. Night shift people are different from day shift people. Listen to me now, y'all. I ain't on neither one of them side. I'm just on the truth. When I'm on the night shift, I don't know what happened on the day shift. When you on the day shift, you don't know what's going on the night shift. Now, only thing I can see the reaction in a lot of things wrong in this case. I'm listen. Okay, baby, that's what you believe. That's good, Tommy. Good, good, Tommy. Good. I'm talking about me. Now, I watched what happened. I saw what happened. Everybody gonna see what they want to see. Even Trump saw it. He said it was unintentional. It was innocent. That means that unintentionally. That young man reacted under another kind of circumstantial. I don't know what he was doing before he got that call. He is too comfortable. He relaxed and he ready to go. And when he reacted, first of all, let's go back. When he got the call, he was going by what the dispatcher said happened. When Grayson got the call, Grayson is 30. He was 30 at the time. My son, no more about 27. But I had 130 at that time. So you're talking about a new cop in this area that been in the Army, okay? He ain't been in there that long to go no war. But when he got the call, he got the dispatch call with his partner. I don't know that man. I don't know who he associate with the day ship crew. I don't know. Hey Johnny, I don't know who he associated himself on the law enforcement. I don't know what's going on. But Sonya has a mental issue. Now, listen to me. I ain't on her side. I ain't on his side. I want her to get justice, though. Because she was inside of her home. That's where the mistake, when I saw Grayson step inside that girl's house, I was like, dang. This is what I said. I was like, dang. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying this, she's saying that to him. And they act like they knew each other. Grayson and Sonya act like they don't interact with each other before. But you got to remember, Sonya had a mental issue, so she been having an episode, so she been going through a lot. So that's mental something that I can't control. Jesus, God can't control that. But the thing is, why? My thing is, when he got the call, he started out reacting. What's going on, what's going on outside. They don't got a lot of calls from Sonya. Everybody on in the police department on the day shift probably know all about Sonya business, okay? Now, when he got the call, he approached Sonya. He asked her what was going on and all that. Both of them were talking good. Sonya, I didn't know Sonya had a mental issue. I knew she had a mental, everybody got mental issues, but she got mental illnesses. Okay, not only mental health issue, but mental illnesses. That doesn't mean that every police out here where I live at know about Sonya's mental illnesses. Listen to me now. Grayson might not know. Grayson might not know about this. They should have warned. I will warn. I will put dispatch. Might not even the night shift dispatcher might not even know that, hey babe, that Sonya has a mental illnesses. Sonya has mental illnesses. Hey baby, handle the chat for me. Arkansas in the house. Robinson, handle the chat. So, okay, listen. So, I don't know what y'all do on the day shift. I run night shift. So I know about this house down the street because I'm a police. I know about that house down the street. Here they go. They always fussing. Timing. I haven't, you not, I'm just starting my content. I just started my content. I got to let my people on my channel know what's going on. Tommy, calm down, breathe. Calm down, baby. Calm down. And don't get on my channel saying it's poor communication because it's real communication over here. I haven't even told you won't calm down. You want me to take up for somebody, and I'm not taking up for neither one of them. So I got to tell these people what's going on. I'm not about to take up for that young man because he didn't even know, probably don't even know that girl illnesses. He's fighting for that. He's fighting for what's about to happen, what he thought what's about to happen. Oh, I'm telling you that you got a day shift. Listen, Tommy, I'm saying the day shift dispatchers are not the same dispatchers for the night shift. So the night shift people, when you go to work, you got your day shift people and you got your night shift people. We don't know what happened in the day shift. If I work at night, I don't know what happened in the day shift until you told me. And when I got to work, y'all told me that, man, this lady here, this somebody came into the store. I wouldn't know that unless y'all tell me. And what's going on at night? Night shift can tell the day shift. Now, all I got to say is when the cop, but Tommy, we know the case, but these people don't know the case like us. So we got to explain it, okay, baby? So, when the cop arrived, y'all, he talked to Sonya. Number one mistake that I think that he made was entering her house. He didn't have to go in her house. I don't go, as a cop, he shouldn't even went in her house. He should have told her to step on the porch. Because you already got a call and you don't even know what's going on. So Miss Massey, can you come on the porch? Can you step outside? I would have never went inside her house. I was like, dang, they going inside that girl's house? And so when I looked around the home, that's me, I'm nosy. All grandmamas are nosy. If they not, that's them. But I am. I looked around the house, said, the house, what's going on with the house? I thought they said somebody stayed there. Somebody was living there. See, it's a See, we all can get a message behind this case. When I looked around the house, I was, wow, house messy. You know, why is her house looking like that? And then she went from the way he stood over her and he questioned her. One cop went around in the bed. One cop was acting like a cop. I like that other cop. He didn't go in the house. He said, well, let me check. Since she said that somebody did something to that car, the cop went around there to see about that car. Even though Sonya did something to the car, allegedly. But the other cop looked at that car. He didn't go in the house at first. He probably like, dang, man, we don't even know this woman. And we all in her living room. So I like how the other cop, okay, okay, Tommy said that she invited him in. Okay. Now, he's a young cop. An older cop would ask her, no, you step out here. You step out here. Go get your ID and you step out here. But since she invited him in, every state is different. You can invite a cop in your house if you want to. So if Sonya invited them in, knowing that, this is what I'm saying, Tommy. Grayson might not know that the girl got a mental illnesses, okay? Grayson don't know that. I wouldn't know that if I'm not on day shift. I wouldn't know. No. I want to know what this girl did on the day shift. They already been out of her house earlier to that day. So you don't invite me in a trap. You don't invite me in something. So I walked in the house not knowing that you the one that caused the incident. That you didn't. I'm not blaming her for doing it because she got mental illnesses. Okay. So when she invited him in the house, you got to be on your job at all time. It's just like school teachers can't. They on if they're a good school teacher had to be aware of everything in the classroom. You got to be aware of your. You got to be professional. Pay attention. Everything that you learn. We don't even know how much training the young man had. We don't know that. We don't know how much training he had just because he went to the army. Most cops been in the army. But we don't know how he got in the system. We don't know how much training he has just because he was in military. Now, he stood over there and I watched Grayson. Grayson's a whole total person that he was when he first got locked up. He got his glasses on. Grayson has his glasses on. That's going to cause a problem in this case. Trust me, it's going to come up. Did he need glasses that day? Was he wearing glasses that day? Or was he wearing contacts that day? Because these are reading glasses. These are only used for reading. Right here, I can see everything. But looking at y'all right here, I need to put on these. So I can't say what Tommy said in the chat if I don't have these on. So if Grayson don't have these on and don't want to look like a nerd, I don't want to wear my glasses. I don't want to be wearing my glasses when I read. Who want to wear the glasses? I don't want to wear them, but I have to wear them to read. So if Grayson wearing glasses now at 31, he ain't for 31. Same age he 1 year older than my son. One of my sons. So did he need glasses? Was he wearing content? I'm looking at this. I'm bringing this up because of things that I'm looking for. What I'm thinking. Because when I saw him with the glasses, I said, oh man, he got on glasses. Did he really see what she was about to do? Now, let's go back. When he asked her for an ID and everything, him and Sonya was having a conversation. He was being mutual and she was being mutual too. They being like, and he said, yeah, what's your name? See, what his name? Grayson, not knowing that she got a mental illnesses, he wanted to say, laugh about it. He wanted to like, yeah, your name. What you think? I'm talking about your name. He wouldn't know how to deal. Is this his first? Let me ask you a question. Let me glance. We can say this. Did they put Grayson, did the police department put Grayson in a situation? Grayson, have he ever dealt with a mental illness person? To me, inexperienced. The other cop seemed like he was experienced. But if the other cop was so experienced, he would have communicated with his partner. Because his partner is Grayson. His partner is Grayson. But his partner wasn't saying nothing to Grayson. I couldn't understand it. His partner was right there looking at her on the other side in another angle of the pot. She didn't throw the pot. Now, when you see somebody with a pot of water. You know damn thing they got to do it like that. When she said, I rebuke you. Okay, Tommy. Tommy said she did. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put it in that way if she did. Okay, Tommy? If she did. I'm gonna put it in she did. But what I saw, I thought she set the pot down. And then 1 minute though, you know what, Tommy? 1 minute. I think on one of my videos I did say she did, but I'm not gonna say that because I gotta go back. Now, one of the videos that I done, he said she had the pot in her hand. It was out the stove. And he said he said something to her. And then he said, oh, you gonna something with the pot of water. Now, the smart cop stood back. He stood back in case the reach of the thunder where he was stood back. Grayson was right there. Grayson wasn't taking the situation serious to me. He wasn't taking her serious because he didn't know that she had some mental illnesses. If he knew that she had a mental illnesses, this should have been, it shouldn't even happen this way. This shouldn't happen this way, period. Just because people got a boil of hot water on the stove, hey, some people do that when they ain't got gas, when they ain't got heat, when the stove, when the oven, when the electric stuff not working, they use their stove. Doesn't mean that she was making it for the cops. The Grayson, let's get to Grayson. Grayson I would have never asked a person to go turn a pot of hot water off. You got a partner. Tell your partner to do it. Hey man, go turn that water off on the stove. Yeah, I want you because I'm not feeling safe right now. You go take, hey Michael, go turn that water off on the stove. Go turn that water off on the stove and pour it in the sink. You hear what I said, Tommy? I said that I would, if I know she got a mental issue, I know that them cops know certain people that they deal with on certain shelves. He don't deal with Sonya. He don't deal with Sonya. He's not capable of knowing what Sonya do. If he knew Sonya, he would have told Tommy to go in there and turn that stove off. Because he know Sonya, if he was life-threatening, he would have sent his partner in there to pour that water in the sink and to put that pot up. But he he don't know Sonya. He don't know that she has a mental illness. He didn't tell I'm saying when she was sitting on the sofa, she used the boiling water to heat her house so she can stay warm. Because the heat in her house, the system doesn't work. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. What I just said from the beginning, Tommy? What did I just say? He don't know that he's dealing with a mental illness patient. He don't know this. No. Tommy, listen. School teachers got mental illness students in their class that you're not supposed to know about, okay? They can't tell you, but they do have their paperwork. That man didn't have that girl. That man don't know nothing about that girl. He doesn't know nothing about Massey. Now, what they trying to say that he made an the innocent situation. It was unintentional. He jumped. He thought. I don't think. I just don't think he was focused on the situation. I think that Grayson ain't but 30. I don't think he was focusing on a mental patient. And I know I'm telling the truth. He didn't know. He didn't know, so he reacted to her as if she was a regular person. Hey, baby. So he reacted to me. He reacted on her as if she was a regular person. But to shoot and unalive her, I thought I heard 2 or 3 shots. I gotta go back and remember, because I remember we covered this case. He asked if she was okay mentally outside, and she said she took her meds. Okay. Now, can I tell you, Tommy, how many mental illness people like taking their meds that have lied and said they take their meds? Don't forget, Tommy, they went out to her house earlier to that day, not Grayson. And she ain't took none of her meds. And her children, she said, where my children at? They gone. The police told her they gone because they said something wrong. They felt like something was wrong with you. She don't take her meds. I know a lot of mental illness people don't take their meds because they don't like how it make them feel. They'll lie and tell you that they took their meds, but she didn't. That's why she called them. She ain't took no medicine. Sonya ain't took no medicine. Listen what I'm saying. Listen. Okay, you said. Okay, I'm just answering your first question. Mental illness people don't like taking their meds. I'm just going to tell you the truth. They don't. They all lie and say they take them, they don't. And you got some that really take their meds, they do. But she don't. Sonya don't, okay? She ain't took it all that earlier that day either, okay? Let's go to her. I'm going to your second question. Her autopsy confirmed she had gabapentin. I don't even know what that is. Gabapentin. I never heard that word. And 2 types of cannabis. She had to take cannabis. She had to take it. It got to be in her system. We don't know her illnesses. So what? See, okay, listen to what you just said. You know her illnesses, right? If she don't take the meds and just take the cannabis, she liked how the cannabis make her feel. That's some good weed. That's some good stuff. She feel better when she take that, but she need both. But the other one gets in the way. Schizophrenic. Listen what you just said. Schizophrenic. If she has schizophrenic, that's Tommy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I told you both sides of the story. I'm telling you both sides of the story. He didn't know about her mental illnesses. He wasn't aware of her mental illnesses. Okay, so he reacted. Sonya is. You just said what her mental illnesses was, right? If she don't do what she said, if she don't do what she's schizophrenic and then she's smoking. Come on, that ain't what did it. The smoking ain't what did it. She ain't taking her meds. No, and then what's the name? Saying that Grayson said that he reacted. It was supposed to be unintentionally, but he thought. See, Donald Trump said that he acted unintentionally. So Trump know that he did what he wasn't supposed to do. You can't thought and think what somebody gonna do when you don't know. You can't. You got to be professional. You got to know your job. You got to be consistent. That boy, that see, I ain't blaming. I tell you what, they ain't training them boys. I think what's the name have his way. He do what he want to do. Sonya got son. You dealing with what you saying? What I'm saying is, I would have never shot her if I knew she had a mental illnesses. I would have never went in her house if I know she had a mental illnesses. Not me. I deal with mental illnesses. I deal with people and children with mental illnesses. I know your issue. So I cannot come out at you like I ain't gonna shoot you. Cause you don't even know what you're doing. Sonya didn't even Sonya. I don't know how this case gonna be. But I know one thing. He guilty. And the hardest part about this, he got to talk. And if Grayson don't tell the truth, he got a partner. But she was mentally unstable, right? Acting erratic, right? And gave off a negative vibe that she was going to attempt. To me, she didn't give out a negative vibe because I know she didn't give out a negative vibe to me because I know her. I would say like this. If you knew she was schizophrenic, you wouldn't pay her no attention. You would have knew how to handle that in a different situation. I don't think they told Grayson. The right people who to blame on this is not going to be named in this case because they know they shouldn't have gave him that job. But that doing what he's supposed to do, they ain't trained him right. A negative vibe. She didn't give me no negative vibe, period. She gave me a vibe to where I knew she had issues. I would have tell her, well, ma'am, can you step on the porch? Let's go on the porch. I'm not feeling, if I didn't feel comfortable around Sonya, I would have never came in her house. Grayson did not, no, Grayson is a 30-year-old young man. He ain't studying he ain't looking at her mental health like I did when I was 19 years old, looking at people. Mental health, because I had to teach health and PE at 19 years old. You know what I mean? I'm talking to them. I know I had to study this. If you ain't trained to do right, if you ain't trained dealing with mental illness patients, but the thing is with Grayson is, okay, now I'm about to go with Tommy said. Tommy said she threw the water on him, but the water never touched him. Shooting her, what that gonna do? When did she throw the water? When did she throw the water? You said then she throw it, and that's why. Why he shoot her for throwing? When did she throw the water? When did she throw the water? A big, tall, 9, 6, 7 feet man who can look over the cabinet. When did he do it? When did he do it? Tell me, when did he do it? I didn't say she hit him. I said she threw it. When? I'm asking you, when did she throw it? When did she throw the water at him, Tommy? That's what I want to know. When did she throw the water? When? When did she throw the water? I ain't mad. I'm just talking. I don't get upset. It's hard to upset me. I'm just trying to see, when did she throw the water? Okay. Oh, how you see it? How you see the body cam? Cam? How you seen it, Tommy? How you seen the body cam? Okay, let's put it like this. Okay, let's do this. Who she was throwing it at? It ain't all over YouTube. It's not. No, it's not. You just said that it's in his body cam. Then you turn around and say a lot of people haven't seen it. And then you turn around and say it all over YouTube. Don't play with the case. Don't play with the case, because somebody died in this situation, man. Somebody loved one died in this. They had mental illnesses. Don't do that, Tommy. Right now, I hate this happened to that young man, and I hate that she died. I really hate that this happened to that young man. And I'm mad at that system. I'm mad at the system. Because when they called dispatch, I want to hear the 911 call. Did it say anything about that girl that was schizophrenia? I want to know. Listen to what I said. I'm mad at the system. I'm upset with the system. Did they tell Grayson what was wrong with her? And why he felt the Illinois State Police have the full they ain't gonna put it on YouTube. You can't put that on YouTube. You can't put that on YouTube. You can put what happened like what I put out, but we've been put out, last year. I'm gonna say this. Was Grayson aware that Sonya Massey had a mental illness? I ain't on his side, and I'm not on her side. But I would have never sent a mental illness patient to the stove with me and my partner inside of her living room into her kitchen, holding conversation like y'all know each other. Now you have to ask this question. I got that. I put that inside of some of that inside of what I showed website. I put some of it in the little thing that I showed. But I'm saying though, listen, Tommy, what he's fighting is that he thought that he felt intimidated. That his life was threatened. I ain't going with it. He didn't feel like it. What was wrong with him mentally to make him think that his life was threatened? She got a mental illnesses, homie. That's part of her mental illnesses. That's what she does. She's schizophrenia. You just said what was wrong with her. You just said what was wrong with her. You just said what was wrong with her. Listen, Tommy, the girl is deceased. Sonya got a mental illnesses. She don't have a mental health issue. She don't have a mental health issue. You just told the world what kind of mental illness she had. Do you know how to adapt? Do you know what to do when you approach a person like that, he don't deserve a pass. She, not him. It's not about a deserving a pass. I think that what he want to say. And then he played it off. Then Grayson played it off. Oh, 911. 911. Look, partner, the partner freaking out. Knowing, the partner freaking out knowing Grayson was wrong. You got to ask yourself, who is Grayson? Who is Grayson? Do Grayson react? Do he have he ever been checked before? See, responsible decision in everybody's life. Making a responsibility goes in everybody's life. My life and everybody else's life. My life, my life, my life. His father left him when he was very young. Like anybody else's father would leave him while they very young. His brother committed, okay? Why? That's a mental illness. That's a mental health issue. Okay? He has stage 3 colon cancer. Who is he? Who has who has? You said he has stage 3 colon cancer. Who? Who is he? I asked you. Thank you, Tommy. I asked you. Did Grayson, but I took his glasses. I asked you, do he have any issues? Could he see? Something going on. Something going on. See, when you have to, let me tell you something. When you got to wear these all the time, like this, like I can see good, these are only reading glasses. I don't need them only until I can get my license with it, because I can see the little sign they come out. But the read, it's the only time I need these. If I don't have these on, I cannot tell y'all what Tommy said in the chat. Regardless of what y'all want me to, I can. But if I put these, I can see Grayson, I can see something, but I have to do like this. Like this. I don't need these. I have a question. When you wear glasses, it'll make you react differently. I noticed on Grayson's picture, I wonder, do he has to wear glasses all the time? If he doesn't wear glasses, it can make him believe it's not happening. That's why it's unintentional to him. It can look, when you don't wear your glasses like you're supposed to, changing lanes at night when you're driving and moving in another lane and drive, or somebody doing something, you got to be sure. Because the first thing the cop will ask you, do you wear glasses? Did you have on contact? I'm going to tell you. He didn't mean it. He reacted. Grayson reacted. The other cop wasn't scared. The other cop wasn't scared. See, I really hate that this happened, because you got a young man life gone and you got a young lady life gone. The decision making behind the chief and the supervisor, all the training supposed to come from the That boy may be lack of training. He got to be, because he don't know nothing about it. He didn't know, he learned about some part of mental health in prison, but not all that like that. He don't even know Sonya Massey. He don't even know she got a mental illness. Sonya been going through this all that day. Her own kids left off around her. I wouldn't have killed her. I wouldn't have shot her. And then, I want to go back to what you said. You said, I don't want to skip this. You said, it's something you said. Let me see. You said, wait, Tommy, because you said something about law. Hold on for a second. You said, oh, I can't even think. You said something about by law. What did you say? You said by law something when somebody feel threatened. That big tall 7 feet boy didn't feel threatening over no hot water. And they get stung with mace. And they get stung. He don't got strong with a what you call them things? Taser. Man ain't scared of no hot water. Man, it's bad hot water. Man wasn't intimidated. No, you said by law, throwing a pot of boiling water is considered. It is. It's a deadly force. It is, but she was turning the water off on the stove. You got to take that pot of water gonna keep that pot of water. She should have not picked it up out the stove. She should have just turned it off. Come on, just turn it off. If he was in the cops, what's up, baby? Yeah, Tom, don't be laughing at me. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my son. You know, mama's got to take what you put on there, Tommy. Tommy, put it back on there, Tommy. Put it back on there, Tommy. Now, the law enforcement agent can defend themselves with it. I didn't say they couldn't, Tommy. I wanted to be I could have been a police officer. I didn't say that. I didn't say that they couldn't defend themselves. I'm gonna tell you something about this case. If you're gonna go in this case to be racist, prejudiced, this case ain't gonna work right for you. If you're gonna go in here for justice for either side, that's good. I just told you they didn't tell Grayson what was going on. Grayson didn't feel like Grayson, okay, say like 7 feet Grayson didn't have to take his gun out of shooter. And then, 911, 911. We got 911, 911. We got, and got over there and played like he ain't did shit. He act like he ain't did nothing. And guess what, his partner? If his partner take this thing, the partner ain't gonna go, if the partner find him enough, go get you another job, baby, be a police officer and tell the truth. Okay, it could be your family. Go tell the truth, baby. Go ahead. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, baby. I like the cop that he was working with, but I didn't like when the cop wasn't talking. He wasn't saying nothing to Grayson. So you had 2 young boys together? So it would have been an older cop, it wouldn't have been like that. That older cop would have made sense. Came out there on that damn porch. I ain't going in your house. You come out here on the porch. If I know, even if he invite her in there, man, no ma'am, just go in there. You ain't have to go in there. Shit. Somebody on broke, she said somebody likes them, these do, they can be in the house. If she said I felt threatened that somebody was around my house or somebody, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna go in her house. I open that screen door and stand in that door. He don't know Sonya. He don't know her condition. Can't go by nobody's looks, how they are. I hate that that happened to that young man, and I hate that that happened to that young lady. Both of them was in their 30s, early 30s. Same age my children, early 30s. Early 30s and 146. I don't like to see young people lose their life like that, man. And I like that both of them lost their life. Sonya, I wish Sonya. This is me, Thunder. This is me. Who is this? This is me. Oh, you trying to find out who I am on that part. There you go, Tommy. That's all. Y'all probably don't see me on TikTok. I don't wear no glasses on TikTok. When I get ready to go do mine, talking about a good lady, I'm old man. Well, I'm real cool. I'm cool. I like talking to young people. I like talking to young people. I love talking to young people. I don't care what color they are. I just don't like to see nobody hurt nobody. That's my thing. We got to make responsible decisions. Like me. I got to make responsible something. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason, people. But y'all know what? My son just called me. I love y'all. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back. On the real note, I'm young and appreciate your wisdom. I know you're young. I appreciate, you know what? You know what, Thunder? I hate that it happened to that young man. And I really hate that this situation happened to that young lady. I ain't on nobody's side on him. I want the real, true justice. I'm upset by law that they didn't warn Grayson that she had a mental illness. I'm mad at them. Now that boy sitting there in prison, Grayson don't even look like himself. Grayson don't look, I know I ain't gonna pick sides. I ain't gonna never pick sides. I'm picking the truth. Justice. Right. I hate that this happened to Sonya, and I really hate that this happened to Grayson. Grayson wasn't trained right. And it ain't Grayson's problem because he wasn't trained right. Too many people be joking in older folk. Yeah, but we should and they should, Tonda, because I listened to older people when I was young. I listened to older people as a little girl. And these folks, I've been through college. I went through school. I don't coach track and field for 16 years, boys and girls. I mean, I don't just coach dance team. I don't give back to the community. It's a lot about me on this county side. Oh yeah, I'm big on the county side. Yeah, Thunder, I'm good on the county side in my over here where I live, in the county I live in. Oh yeah. Commissioner, I don't show y'all my stuff one day. I'm not 100% defending the deputy. Deputy, you're not, Tommy. Their conduct was appalling, but Grayson did not shoot Sonya for no reason. To Grayson. Listen, to Grayson, like Trump said, he unintentionally did that, but Grayson reacted. Grayson reacted. He didn't mean to do that. He reacted it the wrong way. Man, I'm gonna tell you. His reaction. We don't know what he was thinking about. Men don't think like women. We don't know what he thinking about. Lethal force was not violent. Sure wasn't. It wasn't what he should have used lethal force. He should have used lethal force. His partner didn't use it. I'm gonna say it. She used unlawful. Okay, but they told they. But see, okay, listen, Tommy. But if they knew she had a mental illnesses, they would have never went and told her to. They would have never let her turn that pot of water off. Why they a pot of hot water on the stove? You think I'm gonna tell you to all right, Sonya, go ahead on turn the stove out. No, I'm gonna turn that stove hot water out. I'm gonna turn that pot out and I'm gonna empty that water in the sink to help me and my partner. But now his partner was standing back looking. Listen to you ain't hear what I just said. I said, I got the call. And the call said what it said, but it didn't say that about Sonya health issue. If I was a cop to protect me and my partner, if she told me why she's supposed to be looking for her license, that a pot of water is on the stove, can I go turn it? She using the pot of water to stay warm, to keep her house warm, y'all. She don't have gas. She have gas, but she keeping her house warm. Her electric thing don't work. That thing don't work. Her heating system don't work. So she used the heat from the stove to keep her house warm. A person not thinking like that, because I wouldn't have never told her to go in that kitchen. I said, no, you sit right here, partner. Go in there and turn that stove out. Turn that stove out. I don't think he protected her. The law changed him with first degree murder. They about to go to court, y'all. I'm about to keep y'all. I did one video on there to let y'all know they about to go to court. I'm on everything I say. Remember everything I said. He didn't tell her to turn off. He asked her for. I just said that to me. I say why she was looking for her ID. He should have smelled gas when he walked in the door. When you got the stove on the stove, and then the gas, and when water and the gas smelling at the same time, you don't tell nobody to get up and go nowhere. They don't need to move. Just get your ID. Well, I want to turn the pot off on the stove. Okay, then I'm gonna let my partner do that. I don't think they took that call serious. Oh yeah, we know that. That's why we here, Remain. I already told them that it's that's why we here, because I already did a update on this the other day. If you go back and look at it, ooh, I'm hot. If you go back and look at it, I put October the 25th. I did an update because we covered that case. So I put an update on this story right here, man. I all into it. But I wish that Sonya shouldn't have been in that house. Sonya shouldn't have been in that house, period. Sonya shouldn't have been in that house, period. But y'all, we'll be back. We'll be back on this story. The stove was on. There was a blue thing on it. You said the stove was on. Yeah. Tommy, don't do that now, because you already know about the case now. Tommy, I said yes. Ooh, I'm hot, sweating at him. Yeah, Tommy. The stove was on. The stove was on because her heating system doesn't work. So she's staying warm. I would have never let that woman, if I knew, period, if I was a cop, she would have never got off that sofa. And why is she in the house? I would have never went in her, ma'am, you can come on out here with your ID. Come on, I would have never went in her house. Fairly helped Sonya. And Grayson went and got his med kit. Well, it's not that the situation about this thing right here, the law says otherwise. Let me tell you something. It's the med kit is too late. After I heard them two shot, it was too late. You gonna need what you gonna need, who you gonna need to talk is that partner. That partner of his. And he ain't gonna, and that partner of his freaked out. He freaked out. The ambulance people, paramedics people freaked out. They freaked out. One of the cops he was talking to, he like, man, she dead? Like, man, you shot that woman for some hot water. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I hate that young man. I'm going to tell you something. I don't like to see no young people lose their life. I don't like to see no man lose his life. I don't like to see no... See, I got 3 girls and 2 boys. I don't like to see no male... And I got millions of kids in this world. They thought she would just turn... You can't think, Tommy. You can't think for people. How they gonna think for her? Shit. I don't trust people. If I was a cop, I ain't about to trust you to do nothing. I turn that damn stove off. You ain't turning off no stove. I'm turning the motherfucker off. Because I love my children. I love myself. I love my family. I'm turning the motherfucking water off. You sit your butt on this sofa and find your ID. Ain't no thought what a mental person gonna do to you. That girl got a mental illnesses. You got to look. She got a mental illness that Grayson didn't know about. I'm telling you. Grayson didn't know she had a mental illnesses. Because when they called and gave him the call, they didn't say that girl had a mental illness. If they had said she got a mental illness, they would have known that she did her own window car windshield like that. Didn't nobody do her own windshield like that. She did it. They should have said it. Just the chief heard up and damn got the hell out of there. The chief heard, excuse me, y'all, my language. The chief heard up and retired. Cause that motherfucker know he wrong. Whoever the supervisor need to be fired. All them motherfuckers hung their jacket up, but they know they wrong. They should have dispatched everybody. I ain't gonna blame it on the dispatch. The dispatch is on the night crew. What goes in the day shift, it don't go on in the night shift. What goes on the night shift ain't the same people in the day shift. Come on now. If you don't have a job before, what goes on in them shifts, you don't know. Cause when you get to work, they say, "Oh, girl, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened on the job. Grayson shot and killed a woman. Yeah, he locked up. Oh, you talking about that big old boy? You talking about the 7 feet boy?" The officer should never have instructed her to the stove. Exactly. Bad as I could have been a cop, I don't think I needed was a hearing aid. And I can't hardly get out that ear. Dance and listen to loud music like y'all young people. Should have never told her to turn on. I ain't know when the hell I told her to turn out no stove. No, is she boiling hot water? What I'm gonna tell her to turn out the stove for? Duh. I got it on my channel. We covered that case. We already did all the update. We did what verbal command was given to Sonya then. No, I can't remember. I'm not gonna make it up. Because Sonya case ain't the only case that I covered. So I can't remember what Sonya said, but I make videos, so it's on my video what they said. How you gonna send somebody in the kitchen and tell them to cut out the water or whatever you said? Well, it's on my video. And I ain't finished. I'm updating a whole lot of stuff, getting y'all ready for that trial, baby. I'm getting y'all ready for that trial. That's why they indicted him. Yes. Because of his judgment was bad. That's what I said. Judgment. Decision making. Consequences. Come on. You didn't know that girl was like that. You got to think as an officer. Yeah, I can talk all day and some folk gonna be like they are, but I'm serious. I'm serious about this case when I cover this case. He said it was a high stress situation, which it wasn't a high stress situation. Grayson had a partner. Grayson had a partner. Grayson wasn't alone. He had a partner. Grayson point to his partner and says, just check on her, something, something stove. He did. But I wouldn't have never sent the girl in the kitchen. It turned out no damn stove full of water when it hot. Shit. I don't give a damn why he said to her. He should have said, you need to sit here and get your license. The girl already didn't know her name. Tommy, the girl didn't know her name. She said Sonya, but he didn't believe it. Oh, what's your name? She know her name, Sonya. She know her name, Sonya. I'm just sweating. At one point, did either deputy tell Sonya to go to the stove? No, the reason is because they didn't like how he handled the incident. First of all, you got the girl. First of all, did he ever get? Oh, you know who erased your what you had said? What you had said? What you had said remain. They ain't gonna let y'all say anything. It was we had a mentally unstable woman who rushed to the stove and armed herself with a pot. They didn't tell her. They didn't tell her. Okay. I tell you what. First of all, when the cops are on the duty, it's their job to say, "Hey, don't go nowhere." Don't you hear a lot of cops say, "Hey, don't put your hand in your pocket. Don't put your hand in your pocket." Don't you hear a trained cop with experience say, "Don't put your hand in your pocket. Hey, stop before I tase you." There's so many commands that Grayson could have used. That girl should have never left that sofa. I would have never been inside her house. That's what I'm telling you. Why did they let her get up there and tell me you making them look bad? Yeah. Shoot, yeah, I believe in God. Shoot. I mean, don't ask me that. Yes, I believe in God. When I step out of bed in the morning, babe, and been saying that ever since I was a little girl. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up in the morning. Saying that for 66 years. When I was a little girl, when I was in high school, shoot, man, I thought to God all the time. Oh, yeah, baby, Alberto. Yeah, baby, yes, sir. Yeah, I believe him. He do stuff for me. He work miracles for me. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, but y'all. All right, y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back. We're gonna get prepared for this trial because it's coming up. Cause right now we're in the month of October. I want to thank everybody for being here. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And you know what? Love y'all. We're gonna be back.